Hello, I am Operative Mischief Max, and welcome back to episode 8. Yes, episode 8, and we are back in the Nether once again, gathering some supplies. This time, though, instead of those crimson stems, it's gold, because we need to cure a bunch of villagers over and over and get the best trade in the game. I don't know how far we can push the rotten flesh to emerald trade, but I'm going to push it to its max, and if we can get it down to a 1-to-1 conversion, oh, that would just be amazing. I really hope we can pull that off, but we're going to find out today. And once that's done, well, we've got a lot more planned. We have a ton of gold to spend, and hopefully, oh, ow. Well, now that that's taken care of, hopefully we can get everything done because it's going to be awesome. Now we are grabbing the final piece of our puzzle. We just need a few apples. Excellent. I still can't believe I found that much gold in the Nether. I really need to go there more often. I can't seem to click this button. There we go. And now, golden apples. And look at that. 2 entire stacks. That's a lot of golden apples. That should be way more than enough. Apparently, I didn't need to stay there as long as I did. But now it's time. So we're going to break Personnel Manager Timmy out. He's going to infect everybody, and then it's time to cure. So, go forth. Beep. I guess I'll hide. Alright, well, I'm going to get out of his sight so he can actually do his job. And then, well, we'll find out how effective it was. Okay, so good news. We figured out a way to do it. Now let's trap you. Perfect. And here we go. So, the key here is that villagers can only move through a space where they have 2 blocks. So for example, we place 1, 2, 3, move this over. This is 2 spaces tall. They can move through it freely. However, even just a single carpet makes it so they can't actually move through it, even though a player can. That's what we did here. Instead of placing a block on top of it, though, we've got one right above them. And then with this one right here, this thin line is a 2-block gap, meaning the zombie can actually stand on this, just like so, and easily hit all the villagers. So we're going to have to switch them out to this setup just for now. We can fix it later and convert everyone over and over again. Woohoo! It's going to work. Okay, things are going pretty well. Let's trap you. In the boat. There we go. Okay, had to turn the volume down because these guys are noisy. But fortunately, everything is pretty simple. We just need 8 potions of weakness. Yeah, I think 8 will do it. We go right on the middle, and 1, 2, 3. Right on the middle, and again, 1, 2, 3. It's just that easy. And then the last ones, unfortunately, we're going to need 2. But this is working out perfectly. So they've been cured twice now, and their trades are down to 21, I think. Yeah, 21 flesh for 1 emerald. I want to see how low we can get. Well, I have good news and bad news. The good news, we have success. It's down to 1. It took 5 extra trades in addition to the first one, but they're all ready, so I'm really excited. But there's going to be a loss. Had a little accident while trying to get Personnel Manager Timmy in his spot, and unfortunately, I think it's time that he retires. So, goodbye, my friend. Oh, that's very sad. Oh well. Anyways, let's get some rotten flesh. I'm running in, I suddenly had a horrible thought. You know, these trades you can only do so many times per day. I really hope you can do this one a lot. We're about to find out. 16! 16 per, oh my god. Okay, well what? What's wrong with you? Why are you at 26? Every single one of these guys was cured the same amount of times. Well, I don't know what's wrong with this guy, but everyone else so far at least appears to be amazing. Now I have to check. It's like, is anyone else just screwed up? Because I'm not gonna go Okay. Yeah, all of these were cured the same number of times. I'm not sure why a couple of them appear to not be working very well, but this is still fantastic. Oh, there's finally a use for rotten flesh. Look how many emeralds we're getting so easily. Yeah, we can just, every time we're in here, just stop by. This is so much easier than having to go through and do all the farming trading. I mean, we'll still do that, but that gives us access to so many more. So we are coming in at the slime farm, trying to be semi-careful here, because we are going to expand this thing. Oh, can I? Yes. Oh, That's important to know. Okay, so when I redo this, I might want to do the entire thing in magma blocks just to be safe, or at least a couple more layers. Yeah, that'd probably be smart. But we're going to dig out all the rest of this down to bedrock. Go away. I'm actually going to leave this part right here functional so it can keep getting us a little bit of slime. I don't have any use for it at the moment, but I know I will. And let's go ahead and just dump that off. I also don't think I'm going to time-lapse this. Whoop, wrong button. Maybe if I might time-lapse the actual building process, but for now, I think the actual digging out is, meh. And this thing is finished. Oh, and it is massive and glorious. We have a little bit of junk in there too, but it's been collecting some slime. Right now it's not going to be super effective because, again, got to light up all of those caves. But just the sheer incredible size of it. I mean, look at that. Look at that. This is one rocket. We don't even go up all the way. We have to use two just to get to the top of the farm, and we just barely do that. This thing is awesome. I cannot believe how big it is, even though I made it. Oh, also, you may have noticed if you watch the time lapse, I think it was this column right here. The torches were off. They're clearly fixed now. That bugged me too. Yep, we checked this side. Yeah, it's all good. So everything has been fixed. The farm is fully operational. And now, again, we just got to light those caves, which I really don't want to do, but I will have to do at some point. Because there is no telling how much this thing produces. I mean, I think you can make it a little bit bigger if you make the storage system like off to the side or something, but it's pretty close to the max size for a single chunk slime farm. But now, let's take a look at what else we're going to be doing. So I've been thinking, and my initial plan was to work on the mega base, but honestly, due to real life things, I kind of have a lot less time than I was planning to, and it's actually been, well, that was kind of weird, but it's actually been a few days IRL, so hi for the future. But we're going to be making use of this space, and we have actually dug it all the way down to negative 58, so we're going to put in some farms that'll fit at least. And I guess we're going to have to get rid of this beacon because we're going to need the room. I have been gathering some supplies all in this shulker box, and we have almost everything we need. There's just one little thing we are missing. We're going to make a moss farm, and to make a moss farm you need moss. And you know what? I kind of thought I had some, and I don't. I just went through every single chest I had, and I have absolutely none, and that was a big shock. So we have got to find a lush cave. That is our only option, and there we go. That should be enough lava. We just needed the lava. We need a little bit of water, which is super easy to get, and now a lush cave. This is promising. Okay, so this might seem a little odd. because this is just dirt, and you're supposed to find rooted dirt. But the last time I was in, let's go ahead and close this off. There we go. The last time I was in a forest with spruce trees, that's it, the spruce forest, and it had just regular dirt instead of podzol, I actually found a lush cave. Oh, here we go. That's the moss. That's what we needed. We only need a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and grab a bit extra just to be... Say, wait, what? Oh, yeah, it's a hoe for moss. That's what gets it real quick. Okay, well, that should be plenty. Let's grab some glowberries. Oh, yeah, no point unless... There we go. I don't have any, whatchamacallit, bone meal, so I can't grab that. Yeah, this is great. Okay. This is a itty-bitty lush cave, though. Really unimpressive if you've never seen one before, but it's still nice looking. Okay, that was easy. So if you're looking for a lush cave, you don't have to find an azalea tree. I've done this twice now, so, you know, clearly an expert. But it seems like if you just find some, is this coarse dirt? I think it's coarse dirt. Yeah, probably coarse dirt in the middle of like a spruce forest. That seems to lead right to a lush cave. All right, so we are back in our area for this and a few future farms. I think there's a couple we could build in here. For example, I'm thinking a cactus farm. That would be useful. Maybe bamboo. I don't really use bamboo for anything, but better to have it than to not. Maybe even pumpkin and melons. We can start taking apart our giant factory over there. Although I really want to do one with a flying machine. But let's take a look. This is the one little thing I did. Instead of having to fly all the way through the slime farm to get to it, now these two things are connected, so I'll be able to make a single entrance at one point once we start filling this with farms, and we'll be able to access both. But, you know, much smarter way to do it. I don't know why I didn't do that from the beginning, but this should be everything I need. Now, I've never built one of these before. This is a farm by, I think it was Mr. Bazuki. I'm not 100% sure if that's how you say it, so if it's not, sorry. But there will be a link in the description, of course, on their video on how to build it. But since I've never built one before, I'm going to go ahead and do it off camera. Make sure that, you know, nothing crazy, because if I do it on camera, I'm going to rebuild it 5 times. It's a curse. Well, that was honestly one of the easiest tutorials I've ever followed. And this is a really small, simple farm, but it's super effective. So let me run down exactly what's going on. It is working. I'm very pleased with that. But basically, well, let's start in the center. So there's this moss block right in the center here. There's a dispenser under it, which bone meals on occasion, just like that. Creates moss and all that other good stuff. Now, these pistons are constantly, every time that lights up, they're trying to push. Now, they can't push if it's solid stone. But what happens is, like right there at the far end where there's just one moss block, it can push and crush the moss block. Blech. So if the line is solid stone, like this one's about to be, it won't be able to move because it can't push the stone, it can't crush it, there's obsidian in the way. But everywhere there's moss, it can push it and it breaks all the moss. And that is just, it's such a clever thing. Yeah, it's fantastic. These, of course, are stone generators. The lava drips down on the water, generates the stone, pushes it forward. Now, what's really cool about these moss farms, and it absolutely blows my mind, is they're completely self-sufficient. So there is so much stuff coming in that we can take a decent chunk of it, quite a bit really, and it creates bone meal so the farm runs, which means I don't ever have to resupply this thing. It just runs on its own, and then we get the leftovers. Now, the original storage system was just one chest, so I did modify it slightly so we had a bit more storage. This should be much more than necessary, but we are going to use this, and we're going to use this in this episode very quickly. I don't know why that's over there. Probably when I was messing with the storage system and fiddling with it. And if not, whatever. But it's working. I could just leave it on forever. But if for some reason I do want to turn it off, we have this little lever right here. Flip. And now everything stops. But I don't want it to stop. Go generate my moss. Yeah, I'm a little silly. I've actually been wanting to do this for a while, and I think the following time lapse will show you why. Well, I'm not sure if you could tell from the time lapse. That's one of the reasons it was so fast, but we have replaced every single torch. Well, all the ground torches at least. And we now have just this much better looking moss carpet on top of glowstone. Why? Because glowstone is just 1 emerald each. It's super cheap. But the terrain just looks so much better now. Even though it hasn't been terraformed or anything special, it's just that's been bugging me for a very long time, and I'm so happy to see the change. So I suddenly have a bunch more time thanks to some local weather patterns, and I think I still don't want to work on the mega base this episode. I want to do that next episode. We're going to have some insane progress on it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We're just going to focus on it completely. But this episode, I want to do something I haven't done yet. Something very, very important. Well, kinda. We need netherite. Now, when I say that we need netherite, I don't mean we need a little bit of netherite. I don't mean that I want to just have some netherite armor and tools. I want all the netherite. And no, not enough to fill up all of that. Let's see here. We move these out of the way. And we are going to go make a whole bunch, I need sand, of TNT. Let's see here. What's the formula for TNT? I know I just made a bunch of this a recent episode. Okay, so we need 4 shulker boxes full of TNT. Or not TNT. Sand. Sand. Words are hard, and I don't think... Do we have... we have exactly 4 left. I can't believe how much of that I've gone through. But we are going to just blow up the nether. We're going to destroy it. I want to get so much ancient debris. So much. I can build with it. It's not going to happen, but I want to. And that should be 1 full shulker. What? Oh, okay, there's the rest. Never mind. And this should be 1 full shulker box full of sand, or TNT. Words are really hard. So, we're going to take this in. We're going to stay in the nether until we've blown up all of that TNT. We're going to go, netherite TNT farming, and we're going to see just how much of this stuff we can get. It actually would be nice to build a couple of really small things out of netherite blocks, but again, very small things because they are incredibly time consuming. So we have our TNT box, and I think the other thing we need is a whole bunch of fire resist potions. We are ready to go. We have a full shulker box of fire resist potions. I feel pretty safe now. We need blocks. We have all of our TNT, and yeah, we even have 1 empty shulker box because honestly I don't know, but it's nice to have. One of the things I want to try and avoid is hitting a massive lava lake. Unfortunately, that's everything around here. This area here looks kind of promising to me. So we could still run into underground lava lakes, but this is outside the main lava ocean, I guess you could call it. And it seems to go a pretty good length as well. Yeah, I think this is going to work well. Unfortunately, we appear to have hit this lava lake. Oh, we're not having good luck. Not good luck at all. Well, that tunnel was pretty good, but we hit a basalt delta. I think it's time we just break out the TNT and blow some stuff up. I was going to use my flame bow. But you know what I forgot? Arrows. I don't have any in there, but fortunately, we got some flint. We have some steel. We can do this the old-fashioned way. That is almost 2 stacks of TNT. Let's see how that works. Okay, there it goes. We got a big line. Oh, dear. I think I'll use a lava potion and just kind of get rid of that. But, okay. Not bad, not bad. We don't seem to really have much yet, though. Ooh, that one is going, and look what we've got. Ancient debris and ancient debris. This lava is going to actually be easy to clear up because it is just single source blocks instead of an entire lake. Well, that wasn't that successful. We got about 7 more. So this is just going to be a lot of the same thing. I think I'm just going to blow up all this TNT as I can. If there's going to be something really good, I'll show you. Otherwise, well, you'll see how it turns out. Or instead, we could do a quick compilation showing all the ancient debris we got, which I think is a much, much better idea. We finally did it! We finally did it! We got enough ancient debris for me to finish my starter house. Check it out, it's the best floor ever! Well, I'm afraid that is going to end the episode. This is Mischief Max signing out. I hope you have a fantastic day. Just kidding. I do wonder if anybody bought that, and if you did, I'm sorry. But, oh, this is going to take forever to clean up. But I don't care. I enjoyed the joke. In any case, we have quite a bit. I think this is a little over 3 stacks. I wasn't paying too much attention. I'm going to put the floor back, and then we're going to go ahead. We're going to use the ancient debris. We're going to get some netherite armor, and then we're going to turn what we have left over into blocks. You know, I forgot how much of a pain this floor was to actually make the first time, but it was still worth it. I don't care what anyone says. I thought it was funny. Okay, so that brings us... Oh, we are just short of 3 full stacks. That's kind of... That's actually kind of sad. Now, I think we need some gold ingots as well, so let's go ahead and mine these. But, yeah, that is a lot. That is a whole lot. Okay, that's not quite a stack. I think it's going to be about 44, 45. Yeah, about 45 actual netherite ingots. And that's pretty good. Now, I will say, though, that was an entire shulker box of TNT and quite a few hours. So that was not any little endeavor. Holy smokes. Let's see here. Netherite ingots. How do you make netherite ingots? It's weird it's not showing up, but I think... Is it this? Or do we need actual... No, we need gold ingots. Oh, I did a dumb. Okay. We need a lot more gold. We need a whole lot more gold. Unfortunately, that's all the gold I have left. So, I think that really only gives us one choice. Next episode, I think the first thing I'm going to do is go get some more gold. But I am pretty much out of time. So that we are going to have to wrap things up here, but that doesn't mean we're completely finished. The first thing we can do is upgrade all of this into netherite. Let's see here. Let's get the sword. I really like that sword. It doesn't have flame or knockback, but that's actually intentional because I don't like either of those. They're a huge pain. I wonder what this will be. Oh, wow. That's an upgrade of about 500. That's nice. I forgot how much that was. Here we go. Lucky, our original fortune pickaxe. And that is going to be our last piece of netherite gear. And we are now officially kitted out. That's looking pretty good to me. All right, next episode we'll turn the rest of those into netherite scraps. But I hope this has been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed actually going and getting all that. I do wish the nether was more accommodating. There's lava everywhere. Oh, good lord. But it was still a ton of fun. Which one do I have? Okay, good thing I checked. I need to rename this one. Yeah, definitely need to rename that one. But I'm still very happy with how that went. And we just netherited all our gear. We still have over 2 stacks of scraps. So yeah, that's going to be about 32 plus some amount. I can't math right now. 32. It's going to be 38 extra pieces. So all in all, we did pretty good. We got quite a bit. Well, that is going to wrap things up. Though. This is the end of the episode. I don't know why I'm looking at the farmers. I hope you have a fantastic day. No, that's not it. That's not it. This is Mischief Max signing out. I hope you have a fantastic day.